Hey guys, D. Jackson coming to you from Surprise, Arizona, home of the Kansas City Royals for spring training. And these guys are getting ready for the duration of the season. And no one prepares the Royals better than the talented team of doctors and trainers from the University of Kansas Health System. It's a long season, but it all starts with those physicals to make sure these guys are ready to go.
I start as soon as I hit the airport. Basically, I'm driving to the facility, and we start doing physicals. We start with the pitchers and the catchers because those are the guys that are going to be on the field first. And that's basically going through their medical history from last year. If they had any issues from last year, we start with those first, ask about those, ask about how their off-season went, was there any hiccups during the off-season, and then just do a thorough orthopedic physical from head to toe. It's very rare that we have to get additional imaging on guys from the beginning. So it's just doing the physical, giving them the heads up, the thumbs up, and letting them get back on the field.
What we're trying to do is make sure the players see well enough so that they don't get hurt and they don't hurt anyone else, so that they play the best they can. We look for any kind of abnormality, either in how fine they see, their stereo vision, and the eye itself, any abnormalities that require some intervention.
We're looking at the whole surface of the eye, we're looking inside the eye, the optic nerve and the retina. We have a special camera that gets a view of the whole back of the eye, so any abnormality, the retinal detachment, optic nerve problem, a glaucoma, we would be able to pick it up on this exam.
So I talked to them about tobacco and the dangers of tobacco use and the risk for oral and throat cancer. Make sure that they don't have any precancerous lesions in their mouth. And in the last 10, 15 years, we've really recognized the role that HPV plays. And so, yeah, you know, some of the players are aware of that, others aren't, but I try to increase awareness and make sure if they have young kids, get them vaccinated.
Oftentimes we hear of young athletes dying suddenly on the playing field, so we're checking their hearts very carefully with echocardiography and EKGs to make sure it's safe for them to compete. The last thing these young players want is to have a heart problem, so they tend to underestimate what minor symptoms could be like. So our job is to kind of make sure that we cover that and look very carefully. So yes, I think the players realize that this is an important step and they want to be healthy, so we're there to make sure they are healthy.
We are there to look at skin issues, GI issues, abdominal pain, GI function, genital urinary problems, or potential problems, and the cardiovascular system. You know, these basic questions that we ask. Are you having trouble when you work out? Getting dizzy when you work out, feeling like you're going to pass out, feeling very short of breath, chest pain, palpitations. All those questions are important. So the medical history is where we start. We don't rush through that. We don't just say, how are you doing? Fine, and move on to the physical. And we do the staff too, coaches and other staff. Their health is as important. My goodness, we want our coaches to be super healthy. We don't want them running into medical problems. So we take them just as seriously as our athletes. It doesn't matter their age, their position, their nationality. They're a person and we care about them, and that's why we do these.
It takes a complete team of doctors, and they all have one goal: to keep this team happy and healthy and hopefully win another World Series title. It's the Kansas City Royals and the University of Kansas Health System, a winning combination.